YouTube, what is going on? I know it has been a fat minute, and we're going to catch up, obviously, as I typically do when I take these long periodic breaks. But before we get into all of that stuff, today is back day, so I'm like literally sitting in my trunk right now because I was like, let me get on here and like actually chat a little bit before we go on. But yeah, back day. We'll catch up throughout the workout. Today is Saturday, so I'll probably be editing this video on Sunday, so I don't know all what I'll record, but life's just been busy, bro, with just grinding with this job and working for, you know, that return offer to come back hopefully next summer, inshallah. So it's been a lot, so it's kept me from holding this camera and talking to you guys. Like, trust me, it's not that I don't want to post videos or want to be consistent, but you know, like, life throws curveballs at me that kind of requires me to lean into stuff that's just maybe just similarly more important right now than being able to give like hours to a video. And then like if I'm working all during the week, on the weekends when I finally have some time, like I'm a little tired, bro. Your boy be tired and I can't, you know, record and then also edit and, you know, do all those things. But you know, we'll talk about this. We're about to go in there and get a nice fat back day in for you guys today. Yeah, let's just get after it. Let's get in there. Let's do our thing, baby. Also, I promise, I haven't put one up in a minute, but I've been hitting legs. I promise you I have. I actually did them maybe on Wednesday. I just haven't recorded, but maybe the next video will be a leg day. But there was a period of time, I'm not gonna lie to you, where like, it was chest and back and shoulders, back to back to back to back. At least I'm honest. At least I'm honest. But I've also always had like naturally bigger legs where like, even if I don't train them for like a month or 2 months, like my legs have always been big just genetically. So that doesn't mean I don't train them, but I haven't. But I tell you guys, if you're genetic freaks and you have crazy arms or something, not to train them, don't do that. But you know, you got a little leeway. What can you do? What I'm about to do right here, those are my 3 working sets. I usually do about 3 or 4 working sets, usually till failure. But what I usually don't record, and I do this like all the time off camera, I don't know why, but for you that like are having like mind and muscle connection in certain parts of your body, like say like especially your back, like you go to like hit like a back pose, but you're not feeling like the muscles like squeezing in your back, lower your weight after you do like your working sets, and then when you'll see it when I'm doing it. But while you're doing it, like squeeze at the top of the rep where you're like pulling it and try to squeeze it till you feel like literally your back, the muscles that like you're working in your back. And you do that enough times, like over, you know, a good few months or whatever, you'll start to develop that mind muscle connection in your back. So when you go like this, you're actually getting like, your back looks nice. You're gonna be like, oh, I actually feel my back. That's kind of just how like you waken it up. Because I remember when I first started lifting, it was like hard for me, especially for most lifters, to get like the mind muscle in your back because it's such like a weird muscle to get control of. But yeah, lower your weight, squeeze at the top of it, and then you'll start feeling it much more. So you guys will see that, this rep right here. Huh?
How long have we been, like...
Oh, you wanna get some?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure, yeah, sure.
Just like
Oh yeah, no, you're good, what? Yeah, whatever you gotta get.
Oh really?
You gotta get like a weight or something?
Yeah, like deadlifts.
Oh, like using the bar?
You do something.
You this one? I got like one more set and you can take it, be all yours.
Yeah.
That's cool? Okay.
Yeah, good, cool, yeah.
All right.
Good.
Yeah, this is literally my last one, then it's all yours, bro. I got you.
Okay.
Got you.
Perfect.
So very similar to what I was just doing with the barbells. This is almost like a chest supported row. We don't have the actual machine. Like some like proper bodybuilding gyms have that machine where you can like lean over and like put it like this. I don't have that. So what I do now, you know, for those that also may not have real gyms, if you take like these like mini barbell bars or whatever you call them, I don't know, and you pretty much do just what we were doing with that bar right there. You want to bring your elbows, not like you're bringing them back this time, but almost like straight up like this way. I think I want to do it and I'll readjust if I need to. But yeah, you're pretty much going to go just like this. Bring your elbows up like this and you're going to get a nice squeeze at the top. Again, not too crazy on the weight because you're trying to get that mind muscle connection for this. I pretty go hard like on the barbells and stuff like that, but once I leave that and I get like from that heavy movement, I'll start focusing more on working the actual muscle, the squeezes and stuff like that. So yeah, that's what you guys want to see on this set right here. Let's get into it, baby. So I'm moving into a dumbbell row now. So pretty much with these, like, I think the theme of the video, I was trying to be as explanative as I can. With these, you pretty much, instead of like sending your elbow straight up, you want to send your elbow like almost like you're going to the back of your hip almost. So you see these, like you're going to see like, it almost looks like I'm doing like a little curve like this with my arm. So pretty much that's just what you want to do. You just feel it more in your lat, which is obviously with these, like you're trying to grow your back. So literally, like I'm gonna be here, and you'll see me like I'll come down, and literally I'll swing this elbow. Like I'm like, see how I'm like swinging it back? It's almost like this type of motion, almost. So yeah, we're gonna do some of those now. I'm gonna back you guys up, because what the F? All right, there we go. And now, I'm also here by myself so I can talk the way I want to. Because I hate recording in front of people, which you guys know. All right, come on, let's go. It's almost like you're reaching to something on the bottom of the rep. when people train their traps, you see a lot of people either use the barbells or the dumbbells and they're going like straight up like this. Your traps actually run from like the top of your back down a little bit. So this one workout, I forgot who I saw do it, but it targets that like kind of like, I guess, lower trap, if you want to call it. And essentially it's a shrug, but you lean over like this and you literally just like pull the weight back here and you just squeeze and you just keep repping this, bro. You just keep repping this, and trust me, man, like fellas, similar to how when I talked about before, like you wear like a shirt, you got the bust, like forearms busting out of that thing. Bro, if you could wear like a regular shirt and you could see like your back, bro, trust me, there is nothing more manly and masculine than wearing a shirt and like your back traps are like busting out of that thing with the forearms busting out of the shirt. Just trust me, okay? Trust me, boys, trust me. All right, so this, show you guys the workout right now. Very, very easy. I don't go too heavy on the weight. It's more so just to feel it, but I don't go light either. Don't take when I say I don't go too heavy on the weight, that means that I'm not lifting heavier weights. That's not what that means. It just means I'm not killing myself. We're still getting after it. Oh, yep. That's it. Nothing really too crazy, but again, you do it enough over time, so to make you look sick. So now, similar to how I was saying with the back, shoulders, and stuff like that, you guys know how I feel about the forearms, man. So with biceps, what I typically do, depending on like how I feel that day, I may start with either a heavier focus on my bicep, or I'll do a hammer curl, which is going to focus some more on like my forearm. So I've been doing a lot of bicep lately, so I'm going a little heavier on the hammer curls here. Now, a mistake that you see people do sometimes when they're doing these hammer curls is like, because you're sitting here, so you don't have like that little natural swing that some people do in their body, like when they're standing, you'll kind of see people like lean over to swing this up. You don't want to do that because you're using momentum to bring this up. So that means either you just have bad form or the weight's too heavy where you're just messing up. But to get the most out of the workout, you want to just like keep your shoulder blades on the back of the on the pad or whatever you have behind you, and literally just imagine you can only bring lifting your wrists up and bringing them straight in front of you. So it's like literally like you're gonna give someone like a fist bump, like that. So it's like boom, literally just like this, like up, back, up, back. So that's really what you want out of this, and that's where you're gonna get the most return on your workout, because that's why we're in here. We get the most return on what we're doing. So now you guys have seen that angle. Let's get into this. So now what we're gonna do, we're gonna move into outside of the hammer curl. We're gonna move into some bicep here. So something that I've been doing recently too that I got from C-Bone was bringing this weight up here and then almost squeezing your wrist a little bit, kind of twisting it out some, and then letting that squeeze right here in your bicep, bro. You can do 25s or 30s. You do 8 to 10 each arm roughly, bro. You talk about a crazy bicep pump, you'll be very satisfied. So we're gonna get 30s for these. Cause now we're getting to the point of workout where it's you wanna start to get the pump cover off, but you gotta time that perfectly, because my boys know there is nothing worse than working out, mistiming your pump cover takeoff, and you don't look good, and it's bruh, Makes you not even want to work out anymore. So, yep, twist the wrist here. Nice little pause at the top. Still no swinging that weight. Obviously, I think at this point, the last true video that I put up was probably 3 weeks ago. Like I'm still on my cut and stuff like that. I'm still grinding, like still working out and being good with my diet and stuff like that. But like I said, just being so busy with work and stuff like that, I just haven't been able to to upload videos, which sucks because like I said before, like it sucks for you guys to actually enjoy the content and want to see me posting consistently, like on shorts and like YouTube and stuff like that. It just gets a little tough with work, bro. Like, and it was completely unexpected. Like when I told you guys like we were committing to like this like the little like prep series, like the weight loss series, like I truly did want to commit to it, but I had no idea that work would literally take up 10 to 11 hours of my day every day, which is just like throw me completely off. Like we're talking about getting into the gym at like 10 o'clock at night, and then on the weekends, because I'm so tired, bro, it's like, damn, like I don't have the time to necessarily put together a proper video and then edit it the way that I want to, so then the video looks rushed. Like I think the last video that I put out was maybe like 5 minutes or 6 minutes long, and it was just because it was rushed, bro, like because I didn't have just time, you know what I mean? And I hate doing that. I hate like putting things together and I don't like the overall product of it, so then like I just don't do it at all, which also isn't good because then like, you know, so much time goes by and then that just throws me off. But kind of just a midway check-in point. So my summer program that I'm in right now is for 8 weeks. So this week that I'm going back, this will be week 6. So after that, I have obviously 2 weeks after that. And bro, the reason why this was so big, bro, was just because like if you get an offer back for your second summer, like most likely it's going to turn into a job. So you guys know, like I have like a little family now and stuff like that. My life's a little more serious, so it's like I have to get this offer back. So like this summer, I literally told my wife, I was like, listen, dude, like this is going to be the hardest that I have ever worked. Like I'm not really going to be putting, you know, much of anything into anything else outside of just work, bro. And that was before I knew that the hours would be so crazy. But you know, this far, like I've speak with people in the firm and stuff like that, and it seems like they like me. Like I know everyone on a first name basis, bro, from the highest ranked chairs of the firm down to the people that just clean the bathrooms at night. Like you guys know the work ethic and the work effort. I mean, you guys know the work ethic and the effort that I put into like my life, my goals and my ambitions. So like this right here is nothing short of that, bro. Like this is a milestone likely for my life where if I do it correctly, you know, I could be in a very nice spot in a few years. So I'm taking this very seriously. I'm prioritizing it as so. And that's why I just straight up, I haven't been here. But I don't want you guys to like take that as like me not posting if I don't seem as active as Malik doesn't care anymore. Malik's like kind of like leaving social media, because that's not the case, bro. It's just, you guys know when social media is a priority, when I have the time, like I'm there consistently every day, like whatever. But you know, like I have real life things right now that's just trying to keeping me away, which, you know, sucks, but it kind of is what it is. That kind of tails into something that I wanted to talk about with you guys, and just like, you know, with life, bro, in general. Like if you're like me at all, like you're someone that probably wants to do as much as they possibly can, and when you feel like you're not doing everything that you should be, you inherently start telling yourself that you're not doing enough, and then you start beating yourself up about it because you're like, oh, I'm being lazy, you know, I'm missing this opportunity, I didn't do this, I didn't do that. And that's not necessarily the case, bro, because it's like, you can't do everything. Truly, like, if you're going to do something properly and you're going to do it correctly and truly put all that you have into it, you can't do everything, bro. Like, you have to prioritize and choose what cups you wish to fill and which cups you're going to have to remain empty just for the time being. And in my place right now, where I am, like, right now, just like social media kind of had to be a little unfilled for me to fully pour into like working and doing that type of stuff. So, but you know, it won't always be like that, but that's just how it is right now. So for any of you that are like, you know, you have a lot of things going on in your life right now, you have a lot of goals, you have a lot of dreams and ambitions, that's okay. But understand that you can't do everything. You can't give everything your absolute best. That doesn't mean that you're lazy. It doesn't mean that you're not doing what you're supposed to, or yes, you're uncommitted. That's not the case at all, bro. If anything, if you are overly exerting yourself into something that's extremely important to you, most likely that's going to turn into greater success than, you know, giving like 20 to 25% on a bunch of different things, because then you look up and you don't have any type of product or like type of life that you want. And nobody wants to be in that position, bro. So it's okay. Long story short, it's okay. It's okay to prioritize, not to get everything done. It's all right. Don't trip about it. But yeah, bro. But yeah, you know, these next 3 weeks, like, I hope they go well. And, you know, it works out. Like, they give me an offer back, because that would be huge for me. It'd be huge for my future career as a lawyer. So, oh my God. See that bug on my arm right there, bro? But yeah, that'll put me in a really good spot, bro. And that's just where my focus is right now. And again, that's not saying that I'm not locked into this type of stuff. Like, every time I sit down with this camera, bro, and I start talking to you guys about life and my thought process and stuff, like, I always get the same feeling that I love doing this. I love talking. I love trying to improve others. And I think the community that we have here on this channel that consistently watch the videos, they all have a similar mindset that they want to improve, they want to grow, they want to progress in their life, which is why when I do upload, you guys show up, and I really do appreciate that. From a logistical standpoint, I don't believe I'm working with Alphaline anymore. So if you're trying to use the code on there, CodeLeak is no longer active with Alphaline. I don't know necessarily if I'm going to be signing with anybody anytime soon. Honestly, I just got my contract extended with Anaka. But if that didn't get extended, I probably wouldn't be sponsored by anyone, bro, because I think I'm leaning towards almost a little bit of a revamp on like just my social media, of like restarting, like not my page or my content, but just cleaning up my page, cleaning up my videos and stuff like that, and just, you know, starting fresh with like sponsors and stuff. Like, I've been with the same brands for like about 2 years now, so I think my camera's about to overheat, so we'll take a little bit of a break to let that cool off. But yeah, man, that's where I'm at with things. So yeah, bro. Oh, that is way too close. All right, so I thought I was going to be filming some basketball, but it doesn't look like that's happening anymore. So I don't have anything else lined up for today's video. Like, I got to update you guys. We did a little workout, very straight to the point. But listen, going forward, so these next 3 weeks are probably gonna be rough again because I'm going back to work. But afterward, we got a fat trip to the Maldives. That content will be insane. I'm gonna like vlog that entire thing. It'll probably be like a 30 or 40 minute video. Like, it should be by far like the best video on my channel thus far. Like, I will literally try to record as much as I possibly can to make up for like how bad, you know, the past few has been. So yeah, stay with me, be patient. Remember all the things that I talked about a few minutes ago. Prioritize the things in your life. It's okay not to do everything that you want to do. Just make sure you're giving your best effort to the things that you do wish to do, or that you can do, I should say. But yeah, that's really it. I'll catch you guys maybe next week, maybe in 2, or maybe I'll catch you guys on that plane going to the Maldives. Either or. Love you guys, man. Thank you for being patient with me. I truly, truly do appreciate it. Again, new contract with Anaka, so CodeLeak still works with Anaka. I'm pretty sure the code is like 20% off like this whole week. So love you guys, and I will catch you on the next video.